Welcome everyone. Today we delve into the fascinating world of photography and videography, a world where light, color, composition, and focus merge to create compelling stories. Let's kick things off with the basics, the cornerstone of every great photo or video. First up, we have composition. This is all about how the elements in your frame are arranged. A well-composed shot guides the viewer's eye and helps to tell your story more effectively. Think of it as the visual grammar of your image or video. It's the difference between a snapshot and a masterpiece. Next, we have light. Light is the magic ingredient in photography and videography. It shapes and defines your subject, sets the mood, and provides depth to your images. Without light, there would be no photography. It's that crucial. Now let's talk about exposure. This is the amount of light captured by your camera. Too much light, and your image is washed out. Too little, and it's underexposed, losing detail in the shadows. Striking the right balance is key to achieving stunning images. Last but not least, we have focus. It's all about clarity and sharpness. A well-focused image or video draws attention to your subject and adds a professional touch to your work. It's the difference between a blurry mess and a crystal-clear masterpiece. Understanding these fundamentals is like learning the alphabet before writing a novel. It may seem basic, but it's essential. They are the building blocks upon which all great photography and videography are built. So whether you're capturing a beautiful sunset, filming a heartwarming family video, or documenting a once-in-a-lifetime adventure, remember these four pillars: composition, light, exposure, and focus. They are your keys to creating compelling photos and videos. Armed with these basics, anyone can start their journey into the captivating world of photography and videography. Let's continue this journey together in the next scene, where we'll explore camera settings and lenses. Stay tuned! Having the right equipment is crucial, but understanding how to use it is the real game changer. So let's dive into the world of camera settings and lenses. Firstly, consider the aperture, shutter speed, and ISO. The aperture determines how much light is allowed into the camera. The wider the aperture, the more light you let in, resulting in a brighter image. The shutter speed controls how long the camera's sensor is exposed to light. A faster shutter speed means less light is allowed in, perfect for freezing motion in bright conditions. ISO, on the other hand, determines how sensitive your camera's sensor is to light. The higher the ISO, the more sensitive it is, but beware, as this can also increase noise in your image. Next, let's talk about lenses. A wide-angle lens, for instance, is great for capturing landscapes or large groups of people. It provides a broad view of your surroundings. On the other hand, a telephoto lens is perfect for zooming into distant subjects, often used in wildlife or sports photography. A prime lens with a fixed focal length is known for its sharpness and speed, often used for portraits. Remember, each lens has its unique characteristics, and understanding these can significantly enhance your photographic results. For example, a wide-angle lens can exaggerate perspective, making objects closer to the lens appear larger, while a telephoto lens can compress perspective, making distant objects appear closer. Lastly, don't forget about the focus. Autofocus can be handy, but manual focus gives you more control. With manual focus, you decide what part of your image is in sharp focus, allowing for creative effects. Understanding your equipment and adjusting your camera settings according to your needs can make a world of difference. It's like learning a new language. Once you're fluent, you can express yourself more effectively. And the same goes for photography and videography. Master your tools and you'll be on your way to capturing stunning images and videos. Now let's talk about two crucial aspects of photography and videography: composition and lighting. Composition is the arrangement of elements within your frame, and there are several rules which can guide you to create visually pleasing and impactful shots. The rule of thirds, for example, encourages you to divide your frame into 9 equal parts and place your subject along these lines or at their intersections. This creates balance and engages your viewer more than a centered composition might. Similarly, leading lines can be used to draw the viewer's eye to the main subject of your image. These could be natural, such as a path or river, or man-made, like a road or building. When used effectively, they can add depth and a sense of movement to your images. But remember, these are not hard and fast rules, but more like guidelines. Sometimes breaking these rules can result in the most unique and memorable shots. Next, let's shed some light on, well, lighting. It can be your best friend or your worst enemy, depending on how you use it. Light can enhance the mood and atmosphere of your shots and add depth to your compositions. Shooting in different lighting conditions can drastically change the look and feel of your photos or videos. For instance, shooting during the golden hour, that brief period just after sunrise or before sunset, can create warm, soft, and dramatic images. On the other hand, shooting in harsh midday light can create strong shadows and highlights, which can be challenging but also rewarding if used creatively. And don't forget about artificial light. It can be manipulated and controlled to create precisely the effect you're after, whether it's a dramatic noir scene or a brightly lit product shot. Remember, sometimes breaking the rules can result in the most unique and memorable shots. Don't be afraid to experiment. Capturing the shot is just the beginning. The magic happens in the editing room. Post-production is where you unleash your creativity and give life to your captured moments. It's a process of selecting, arranging, and refining your material, fostering a coherent and compelling narrative. Editing is not merely about correcting flaws or eradicating unwanted elements, but it's also about enhancing the inherent beauty of your shots. Let's delve into the world of color grading, a crucial aspect of post-production. Color grading is the process of altering and enhancing the color of a motion picture, video image, or still image. It's the final stage that influences the mood, emotion, and storytelling of your video or photo. Imagine a shot of a sunset. In its raw form, it may appear dull and lifeless, but with color grading, you can transform that same shot into a vibrant, golden masterpiece that evokes feelings of warmth and tranquility. The beauty of color grading lies in its infinite possibilities. You can create a vintage look with muted tones or go bold with high contrast and vivid colors. You can create a cool, desolate winter scene or a warm, inviting summer setting. The choice is yours, and the possibilities are limitless. Remember, there's no one-size-fits-all approach to color grading. What works for one image or video might not work for another. It's a process of trial and error, of experimentation. Use the tools at your disposal, play around with the settings, and don't be afraid to make mistakes. It's through these mistakes that you learn and grow. Finally, keep in mind that while technology and software are invaluable tools in post-production, they are not the be-all and end-all. Your vision, your creativity, and your unique perspective are what truly set your work apart. Editing is where your creativity truly shines. Experiment with different styles and techniques to find your unique aesthetic. Photography and videography are not just about technical skills. They are forms of art that require creativity and experimentation. In this world of pixels and frames, there's no such thing as a one-size-fits-all approach. It's all about finding what works for you and your unique vision. To nurture your creativity, immerse yourself in a wide array of visual arts. Explore different genres of photography and videography. Study the works of others, but always strive to create your own style. Experimentation is key. Don't shy away from trying new techniques or styles. Whether it's a different angle, a new lens, an unusual lighting setup, or a bold post-production effect, each experiment is a stepping stone to your next great work. And remember, not every experiment will be a success, but each one is a lesson. Remember, the best photos and videos come from a place of passion and creativity. Don't be afraid to think outside the box. And there you have it, a beginner's guide to photography and videography. We've embarked on a journey together, exploring the essentials of this vibrant art form. We started by understanding the basic principles, delved into the technical aspects of camera settings and lenses, then moved on to composition rules and lighting techniques. We also touched upon the importance of post-production and color grading, and finally, the crucial role of creativity and experimentation. Remember, photography and videography aren't just about capturing moments. They're about telling stories, expressing emotions, and seeing the world from a unique perspective. This hobby is not only rewarding, but also immensely enjoyable. It's an open door into a world of creativity and self-expression. Whether you're capturing a breathtaking sunrise, a loved one's smile, or the hustle and bustle of city life, each photograph or video you create is a reflection of your unique viewpoint. Now it's your turn to pick up that camera and start capturing the world around you. Happy shooting!